Today we're going to be showing you an updated video of the VertDesk V3 stability test. So in some of the tests that we did after our first 4 or 5, you'll notice that what we did is we introduced a 50-pound weight to the top of the work surface. What this did is sort of show you what it would be like if you had a couple monitors, maybe your computer, a keyboard, things like that on your desk, how your desk would react with that amount of weight on it. So you can see we've got the 50-pound weight, and we're going to go through our 2 sets of stability tests. First is going to be a left to right or a wobble test, and then second we're going to go front to back, which is our rocking test. So I've found 3 different heights where I think users will notice different changes in the stability of the VertDesk. Now, one thing you'll notice right away, the stability for the VertDesk is improved laterally because of the cross support below the work surface, and we'll see that here with our left to right wobble test. Now, I've got the desk set at about 30 inches. We want to just kind of show you what the desk is like at its most stable position. This is going to be a sitting height for taller users, maybe 6'1", 6'2". And so first you can see left to right with the wobble, very solid here at sitting height. And then front to back, same thing. This is common for most standing desks. So the first height that I've got selected to show you is going to be about 40 inches. And now at 40 inches, you can see the VertDesk is very solid here at this height. There's really no motion at all. Now the second height that I've selected is going to be right about 44 inches. And when we go ahead and wobble the desk, same thing. I mean, at this point, it's definitely still very solid. And a lot of that is due to our cross support and the thickness of our steel tubes and all the welds that we have. It's a permanent connection through the upper support, through the column to the foot. Now, the last height that I'm going to show you is about 46 inches. This is almost max height. And at this point, you can see there is a little bit of motion, but I mean, with one hand, you really can't get it going. You have to put a fair amount of force into it. And you can see through the entire structure of the desk, very solid. Everything is kind of moving together. So at 46 inches, I would say this is still very solid, won't impact people's work. We'll just take it up a little bit taller. We'll go max height, 47 inches. And again, at 47 inches, there is some movement there, but you can see with one hand, you really can't get it going too good. So it's definitely solid at this height. Now the next test we're gonna do is the front to back or rocking test. So we'll take it back down to that 40-inch mark. You can see at 40 inches, the desk is very stout. When we go to 44, same thing, the desk at 44 inches is nice and solid. Now when we get to 46 inches, this is where we start to notice that the VertDesk does have some rocking motion. And really where it originates is the overlap in the columns of the VertDesk. So as we're getting up to our max height, there's less overlap in the columns, and that's where you're gonna start to notice that front to back rocking motion. So if you're a user that's maybe 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", this is where you're really gonna start to notice that motion. And you can see once we get to max height, this is where there's the least amount of overlap in our columns. And now you're gonna start to notice that rocking motion. So hopefully that video was able to kind of show you how the VertDesk is stability-wise. If you have any other questions and you'd like to learn more about the VertDesk V3, please feel free to visit the Break Room blog, BTOD.com. Thanks for watching.